Hi, I'm Daniel from Buttercross Estates.
And I'm Alice from Peachy Clean, and we're here to give you some top tips for getting your house ready for sale.
On property viewings, people can be really nosy. I am. We recommend a little pot of baking powder, bicarbonate of soda, to go in your fridge, and that will soak up any nasty smells that may or may not be lurking in there. Change it every couple of days, and jobs are good 'un.
So when looking around a property, it's really important to get the smell right in your home. It is a bit of a sensory experience for people. Freshen in a can.
No.
Rubbish.
Bin.
Bin.
Instead, we would use maybe a little bit of essential oil dabbed on a cotton wool bud. You can maybe put it in your bin when you've changed the bag so there's a nice smell, or dotted around your home where you can't see it.
Alternatively, you can, if you're any good at baking, you can bake yourself some bread, or if you're like me and you're rubbish at baking, buy some fresh bread. That's always a nice smell to have for your buyers.
When using cleaning products, a lot of people think that the more that they use, the better the effect that they'll get, but that's wrong. So we love E-Cover all-purpose for our floors and generally the worktops as well. It smells beautiful, it's not overpowering, and a little goes a long way. So make sure you read the label and only use the quantity that's specified. When selling your property, people buy the oven and not the grease. We would recommend getting your oven cleaned every 6 months to get the most out of your oven, to make it the most energy efficient, grease and grime free, ready for sale.
So another really important staging tip is to declutter and kind of give a bit of freshness to your home. So placemats on a table, we can put them away ready for use when they need to be, and instead replace them with a nice vase and some fresh flowers. Beautiful.
So we understand that everybody's got junk drawers, we all have stuff to hide away, but when you're getting ready to move and market your house, it's a really good opportunity to have a good fettle through and start decluttering. What we like to think of is the poo theory. If it gets covered in poo, would you wash it to keep it, or would you just throw it in the bin? And if you're going to throw it in the bin covered in poo, just get rid of it now. First impressions are so important when you're selling your home. People will of course come and look out the window and see what the views are like. Try and make sure that inside and outside of your windows are kept nice and clean just to get that right impression. It's often worth checking with your agent for a fresh set of eyes to go over your property to see if there's any touch-ups that you may need to do when your house is up for sale. If it can get overwhelming, feel free to set a timer maybe for 15 minutes just so you can have a quick blitz and it doesn't feel like too much.
Curb appeal is really important as it's the first thing people see when approaching your property. If you're planning any major works that maybe affect the outside of your property, just bear that in mind and make sure you time it well with when you're planning to sell. If you're struggling with any of the above suggestions, then feel free to give the professionals a call like Alice at Peachy Clean.
We've been in the industry for 10 years now. It's our 10th birthday this month, so we are more than capable of helping you with any of the above and helping get your house sale ready.